been getting quite a few questions about Writer's Workshop, which is totally understandable. It's so new right now for the kids, so they're probably not even able to really explain exactly what they have to do. So we just wanted to do a quick short video on our expectations of Writer's Workshop. So first of all, their learning binder has all kinds of resources for Writer's Workshop in it. And this is in their book bag. One, they have their sound cards to help them write the letters when they're labeling. They also have their sight words in here if they need to write sight words. They have a heart. In their heart, it would be filled out. So if they're not sure, they can't think of a story they want to write, they can always look at their heart to help them think of a topic. They have how to draw with details. We're really focusing on illustrations with details. And this kind of shows you the steps that we're doing. So right now we think and plan. That's how we start. Then we draw all our illustrations first. Then we label them. And then if we're ready, we write sentences. And we can always add more details. And we want to make sure we stay on topic. That's really what we're working on. So an example of planning their story. So if they wanted to plan a story about a snowman. Snowman could be the title if they planned that. It was snowing outside. They would draw a detailed illustration of it snowing. I made a snowman. I rolled 3 big balls. So then they could draw that. I made a face on my snowman. So they could draw the detail of the face of the snowman. I dressed my snowman up. You could draw a hat, scarf, whatever else you put on it. Gloves, anything you put on your snowman. And that's them planning their story. Then next, they would go through and they would draw, I'll show you an example, all the illustrations. So for example, here's some detailed illustrations. Like the sun if they're outside. Here's a detailed illustration of inside with lights, tables. And then after they draw all their illustrations, they label. So here's an example of labeling. You write the people's name that are in the picture, if they know how to spell them. Or they can write the beginning sound, like pumpkin begins with a P, so that's why there's a P there. Or some words they can stretch out and sound them out and write the words. It depends where your child is at. There's no wrong way of labeling. Whether if it's just a beginning sound, a word stretched out, or a name, it's all great. And then, oh, see, I forgot to label on this page, so I would have to label. And then here's some more labeling. Like I just wrote a T for table. But then if your student's able to stretch a word out and write t-a-b-o, they only write the sounds they hear. So here's an example. I know this is it might be hard for you because we learned differently when we were young. But this is, Lucy Calkins really focuses on this, so it's very important for them to stretch it out and write only the sounds they hear. So for instance, when we stretched out pumpkin together, p-up-k-in. We only wrote the sounds we heard. So as a parent, you're like, oh, that's not spelled correctly. But it's really important that you really praise them for writing the sounds they hear and that they're using their knowledge to become writers. They're becoming emergent writers. You're more than welcome to if you want to write the correct spelling underneath. You do not have to, but just please, please, please encourage them and what a great job they're doing, and praise them for writing the sounds they hear. Or again, they could just write the beginning sound. So I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out to Mrs. Dubinsky and I. We are always here to help. This will be posted on Dojo and the website, so you can refer to it anytime under writing. We'll have it on there. So in case you're like, oh, I better listen to it again, there it is. So have fun writing stories. Bye.